Hello everyone and welcome back to Taiwan Tech Dispatch. I'm White Shu. In our previous episode, we talked about something many people outside Taiwan find surprising. When an earthquake hits, engineers don't necessarily go home. Many go back to work. That episode wasn't really about earthquakes. It was about culture. Today, I'd like to continue that conversation from a much bigger perspective. Because around the world, Taiwan is often praised for building the world's most advanced semiconductor industry. But there's a difficult question we rarely ask. What did Taiwan have to sacrifice to become this successful? Chapter 1. Why South Korea is talking about Taiwan. Over the past few years, something interesting has happened in South Korea. Politicians, industry leaders, even newspapers have openly discussed Taiwan's working culture. Some Korean commentators have made a striking statement. We cannot surpass Taiwan because our working hours are shorter. Now, whether you agree with that statement or not is fascinating because it tells us something important. Taiwan is no longer simply viewed as having better technology. It is increasingly viewed as having a different work culture, one that emphasizes execution, speed, and extraordinary commitment. For many people in Korea, Taiwan's engineers have become the symbol of that culture. Chapter 2. Taiwan works more than most countries. Let's look at the numbers. Taiwanese employees work around 2,000 hours per year on average. That's among the highest in the developed world, higher than Japan, higher than Germany, even higher than South Korea. And remember, those are only averages. Inside many semiconductor companies, especially during tape-outs, production ramps, or customer deliveries, the actual working hours can be much longer. For many engineers, working nights, weekends, and holidays is simply part of the job. Chapter 3. Why long hours created global champions? Companies like TSMC, MediaTek, and Foxconn didn't become global leaders by accident. Each company faces different challenges. TSMC operates semiconductor fabs 24 hours a day. MediaTek races against competitors to launch the next generation of chips. Foxconn manages one of the world's most complicated manufacturing supply chains. Different businesses, different products, but one thing has historically connected them: an intense commitment to execution. Engineers solve problems immediately. Teams stay until the issue is fixed. Schedules are rarely allowed to slip. This culture has helped Taiwan earn something incredibly valuable: trust. Global customers know Taiwan can deliver, even under enormous pressure. Chapter 4. But success has a cost. Unfortunately, there is another side of this story. Long working hours can also lead to burnout. Doctors in Taiwan have repeatedly observed similar symptoms among technology workers: insomnia, anxiety, chronic stress, digestive problems, even autonomic nervous system disorders. The World Health Organization has also warned that working more than 55 hours per week significantly increases health risks. These aren't abstract statistics. They're real people, real engineers, real families. Behind every world-class semiconductor, there may also be someone quietly paying the price. Chapter 5. Can Taiwan export its culture? Today, Taiwan's leading technology companies are expanding across the world. Factories are opening in the United States, Japan, Germany, and many other countries. This raises an important question. Can Taiwan's famous high-pressure work culture work everywhere? Different countries have different labor laws, different expectations, different ideas about work-life balance. The management systems that succeeded in Taiwan may not automatically succeed overseas. Perhaps the next challenge for Taiwan's technology industry isn't simply building more factories. Perhaps it's learning how to maintain world-class execution without depending on endless overtime. That may become Taiwan's next competitive advantage. Closing. Taiwan's technology miracle is something the world genuinely admires, but every miracle has a story behind it. The success of Taiwan's semiconductor industry wasn't built only with advanced machines or brilliant technology. It was also built through the dedication, discipline, and sacrifice of countless engineers over several decades. The question for the future isn't whether Taiwan can continue leading the industry, but the question is whether Taiwan can build a model of success that's both globally competitive and sustainable for the people who make that success possible. Thank you for listening to Taiwan Tech Dispatch. If you enjoyed today's episode, please follow the podcast and share it with someone interested in Taiwan's technology industry. This is White Shoe. I'll see you in the next episode.